Yeah, we were talking about castles like a minute ago, and none of us have been to a castle except Chris.
Hey.
Chris has been to it. He's about to visit another castle. Let me recap here. I'm assuming
John,
this
I
is
think the people
AIM.
want to know which castle I went to, so that they can
I can.
they can go and they can say I am standing in the spot that Chris. No, I can't say my last name. No, our 24 subscribers want to know. I went to Hearst Castle, and I don't know where it is, but I was much younger. So,
Do you remember anything about it? How young were you?
I remember some of the rooms. They didn't let us go into all of it, just some of the main rooms.
California.
So apparently Hearst Castle is in California, but I don't recall going to California.
Use this for-
Yeah, sorry for all of you that got really excited for like a minute there.
Chris, like always, has disappointed us.
But Chris,
Sorry. No,
So
I
wait.
was definitely there. I think it's because an aunt and uncle of mine live in California. And I guess I remember visiting them. I just don't remember anything else about California.
so you don't remember anything about this castle yet? You
Oh,
know
I
you've
remember
been there.
I remember some about the castle.
What do you remember about it?
Like the drive leading up to it, some of the rooms, like the dining hall, stuff like that.
Was it nice?
All right,
Was
how
it big?
do I hide?
Yeah, it was
There we
big.
go.
Well, I don't know for a castle was it big, but it was big for a small child.
So Hearst Castle, what's like supposed to be like the historical significance of that?
I don't know.
Cause like I'm honestly, it just sounds cool,
Well,
but I don't know what it
Well,
means.
Chris has been to it, so it's already historically significant.
Barack?
Did you say Barack?
Yeah, the gun there was called Barack.
Okay.
Yeah, just show a picture of Barack Obama. My fellow Americans, I am laying on the ground in Uncharted. I had just been killed by Nathan Drake, and
No. That was
very proud of it.
No, that was Barack Obama's final executive order as president was to be a gun in Uncharted 4.
I
He ain't getting
I like to
up.
take pauses. You guys remember the Reese's Puffs rap?
Yes.
Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Great when separate, but when they combine, they make
the
the morning time epic. Morning time epic. Morning time epic. REESES. Yes.
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 Look at that view, man.
Is that one
Push
of
'em.
those? Is that one of those commercials that was on Nickelodeon or something?
Yeah, it was on Nickelodeon.
It was just on kids' channels, I
I
think.
think it was on something else.
Probably on
Sounds about
Cartoon
right.
Network too, I would guess.
Hmm.
I don't see why Reese's would just be on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I don't know. I was never allowed to watch those as a kid.
That's okay.
What, the Reese's Puffs commercials?
No, any like popular kids shows.
That's
like Disney
okay.
Channel, Nickelodeon, any of that. We watched VeggieTales and we watched Pooh Bear.
You said Winnie the Pooh Bear, or like another show called Pooh Bear?
No, Winnie the Pooh Bear.
Sweet. You know Winnie the Pooh is actually a black bear?
He's
I've heard
yellow.
about that. Yeah.
He is, yes, because some black bears are actually blonde haired. And that's what he is.
But like a blondie is not a brownie because it doesn't have chocolate.
Wait, huh?
What the heck, Chris?
What did you just even say?
So you know how they have brownies, but then they also have blondies.
What's
No,
a blondie?
I don't know what.
What's a blondie?
It's like a brownie, I guess, similar in texture, but
Or is
there's
this
no
a real
cocoa.
thing, Chris?
It's a real thing. There's no cocoa. There's probably butter and sugar in it. I don't know if those are the key ingredients, but something like that. Yeah.
Is that actually what you had to do here, I wonder? Yeah. Well, you're over here. The cross.
Oh,
This is the pinnacle of Nathan Drake's
that
journey.
is how you know we're on the right track.
Knifed, drugged.
Yeah, he did all those things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he got all those things happen to him.
Remember in the third game when that mean old lady like drugged him and tried to like manipulate him
Yes.
into thinking that like Sully like was
That
just
was-
using him?
That was like the coolest sequence of that whole game, I think.
Yeah.
Just it was so trippy and like druggy and stuff.
Drugs aren't cool, kids.
No, yeah, drugs are not cool.
Unless I'm just kidding. Yeah, they're not cool. Unless you're
Only
unless
for-
you're that lady and you're trying to drug Nathan Drake and
Yeah,
steal the
only
treasure.
for entertainment
Yeah.
purposes.
If you are, if
Drugs are good for entertainment purposes, not for serious purposes.
if you are written in as the villain of an Uncharted story, you can use drugs, but even then, you can't use it for yourself.
He just said his A is full of gravel because he was sliding.
Well, I'm sure it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday somewhere. I was going to ask you guys before. This is a would you rather question posed to me not too long ago. Would you rather go bungee jumping, skydiving, or cliff diving? Which of those three? And I said probably cliff diving.
What does it mean to go cliff diving?
You're at the top of a cliff and there's water below, and you're, I don't know how many, I think like 5 stories up, I guess. And there's just water below, and you can land in it perfectly fine and not be hurt at all, as long as as long as you dive correctly. But would you do that above skydiving or bungee jumping?
If I'm skydiving, do I get to be with an instructor?
Sure, I guess.
I kind of want to go skydiving. I know I would be a chicken and get so scared, but I kind of want to do it, you know?
Interesting. Yeah, I would. That would be my second thing. I feel like cliff diving might be first.
And I
Well,
feel
I
like,
don't know. Skydiving would be kind of interesting.
I feel like with skydiving too, if you have an instructor, all the technical details are on that person, and it's not like you have to worry about landing in a correct way. It's kind of just instinctual how you would land.
Right. Yeah.
1659 and 1699.
That was Henry Avery's, like, when he got born.
When he got born,
when he
when he got born, and when he got dead.
You guys ever hear that theory about like the Disney castle and how that's like something like it's satanic or something? Like it looks similar to a satanic castle or something like that.
I don't know. People say that about everything. They say the Apple logo is evil because of like the garden and eating the bad fruit. But also people say it's for Isaac Newton and discovering gravity and knowledge and stuff. So what are we supposed to believe?
Well, first of all, I don't know if the apple in the Garden of Eden if the fruit was an apple. I mean.
Yeah.
Second of all, one thing I will say is, you know what the price of the first Apple computer was, Chris?
This is true.
666.
Bam. That doesn't
That
mean
is,
anything. It's just
yeah,
funny.
that
It's
is
funny to
true.
Play some religious music or something. Our pasta, who art in a colander, draining be your noodles. Thy noodle come, thy sauce be yum, on top some grated parmesan. Give us this day our garlic bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trample on our lawns. And lead us not into vegetarianism, but deliver us some pizza. For thine is the meatball, the noodle, and the sauce forever and ever. Ramen.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
So you looked at the 3 crosses. I guess go outside to where they are located.
Can we blow up the window?
Shoot it. No, punch it.
It's just violently. Run, John.
well, that
No, wow.
All right, go back outside.
I cannot leave until you say I have been satisfied with my care.
who can
that Baymax?
satisfy?
That's Baymax. Yes.
One of the most overrated movies.
Shut up, dude. I
Chris,
loved Big
look.
Hero 6.
Chris. Look,
It's not that good.
I don't know, Chris. You and I have never seen eye to eye on anything.
Okay, Aquaman is one prime example of one of those things, probably, right?
Aquaman's good.
John, do you think Aquaman's good?
I mean, I wouldn't watch it again, but sure.
I wouldn't watch it again.
Just so that I don't lose any friends. Yes, it was good. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but Big Hero 6 was actually really good.
Nah.
It was surprisingly good, I thought.
It was cliche on so many levels.
How?
Okay, Chris, how would you write a better Big Hero 6 movie?
The Incredibles. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So, how is Incredibles better than Big Hero 6? What would you say, Chris?
Huh.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
The
okay, that is
villain.
a-
The villain for one. The villain twist is just annoying.
It is pretty predictable.
I hate it when they
will-
do the bait and switch villain, and then by the end, like, oh, I was so surprised, but then you have no, like, hatred towards the villain built up.
That's fair, yeah, because the villain in Big Hero 6 was kind of forgettable.
Disney's
Yeah.
been doing that a lot recently, even
And
with the
it's
last
like-
Incredibles movie. Like it was just somebody who it was like another
Yeah.
big twist villain, and you only got to see that person as the villain.
Although
for like,
at Incredibles 2,
the last-
her name was Evil Endeavor or Evil Endeavor. So did anyone really not see it coming?
well, it's clever, but
I never
mean,
even knew that until you said it.
I just wish that the villains were more grounded in the plot. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And yeah, I know what you're saying.
Syndrome
I
is
miss.
great though, you guys.
See, Syndrome was a really good villain because he was like,
Oh
from the-
yeah.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, like they set his character up at the beginning when he was a kid, but like his whole adult part in that movie was like he was the villain. That was his role in the film.
Yeah. Very well said.
Chris, I think you would actually, you know what? When I think of like Chris as like a fictional character in any piece of work, I can't conceptually think of him as a hero. He has to be a villain, or at least like a vigilante, like someone that's just out for his own thing.
And you're smart, which makes you deadlier.
I'm not that smart.
I mean, he knows math, which is a very deadly subject. If there was an L4 on the controller, what would it be?
Okay, hear me out. I think if we had an L4, it'd probably be a button.
That's a good point.
That's a pretty ballsy prediction there, Chris.
Never,
Now,
never
now
even
here's
thought
the
of
big
that.
question. Where
You can
would it,
aim while you're on the cliff, I think, by the way, if you want to. But
Really?
So here's the important question, guys. Where would the button be? If
it'll be on the left side,
no,
first
if,
of all.
if
It has
I
to
was
be.
if I was making the L4 button, I would put it somewhere on the controller.
Yeah.
You know, now
No,
that-
honestly, he has a point.
now that
Actually, he
you-
does have a point.
Now that you mention it, I can't say that you're wrong. Which I guess that's all you want from life is to never be told that you're wrong.
Is that a shiny on the ground there?
Yeah, it is.
Maybe L4 could be like you literally have to squeeze the controller because like you have to go beyond buttons, right? Like you have to go so immersive into the controller that like instead of pressing in on the stick, now you just have to like squeeze the whole controller and that
Ooh.
or something, something extra sensory, something really crazy.
You know, Bop It. John, can you do the Bop It voice?
No,
I'm sure you
you'd be
could.
good at it.
I know.
Bop it. Squeeze it.
There's no squeeze.
Lick it. Put it in your eye.
What do I do to punch?
The,
Studio C
the
reference.
left button.
I never liked Bop. I like Simon a lot better.
Also, games like Floppy Bird, I think, are similar.
Floppy Bird.
Flappy Bird.
He said Floppy Bird.
Oh. Oh well.
Floppy Bird is just a bird that's just like in the air, just like flopping around. He's like a piece of bologna or something with wings just in the air, just flopping.
Okay.
I know that I'm not supposed to jump in the water.
It looks fun though. Like it looks like really fun water to swim in.
You're right. What am I doing?
That's
Oh,
Ooh.
man.
Ew. Oh no, he's going in. See? Oh.
Well, I did jump in the water.
Eventually,
Nah, you jumped onto the land and slid into the water.
No way.
and then rematerialized back onto this cliff.
To lift a whole bunch of treasure? This was a good idea.
Well, clearly it was not a good idea.
As he plummets into the ocean. Now what? We're at the cross, where we first saw the light, and the burdens of my heart.
Rolled away.
I just looked at Chris and he just jumped up and went, "Oh, it's my time."
Previously on Uncharted 4, can Nathan Drake climb atop?
I just did it.
Chris, you're gonna put down
No.
an AK-47 for a shotgun with 16 bullets.
You're right.
Okay.
Chris, you're gonna put down an AK-47 for a Spituzzi.
Oh, this. Okay, I thought that was leading somewhere. Never mind.
That's me looking at your life, Chris.
Have we already gone?
Oh, it's
I
okay.
thought that was leading somewhere. I guess not. Do you think there's like anybody like in any given time right now while they're watching this video, they're like, okay, so here's the information we got. They have like a whole conspiracy theorist like bulletin board in their room.
Everybody's doing that.
They have like dots and like circles connected everywhere, and it's like, okay, all right, so Johnny, John, Chris, Louisiana, like all like every little detail we ever said about ourselves.
Let's see. There's a J in John. There's a S in Chris. J.
So shut up, John. You're getting dangerously close.
Don't die, Chris. Don't do it again.
They're looking. Hold on. Wait. Go back. Look down there again, really quick. Look down to that water. Don't fall. But look at that water. That looks so realistic.
Yeah.
Chris.
Okay, get back to the door.
Chris, you obviously don't agree.
Yeah.
Remember the one time I was like, Chris, look at this water. Look how realistic it is. And you're like, whatever. Water just splashes. And I'm like, no, it.
Jesus.
Hey, thanks for giving me a hand there, buddy.
Wow. What a hilarious trio of commentators this is.
Good on, everybody. What? Oh, I get it.
Wait, what?
Shishkanates, like Nathan, Shishka Nathans,
If that was a test,
Drake
I
kebabs,
suppose it was testing exactly.
I still don't get it.
like food.
I had to know about
Like-
St.
what does that have to do with food?
You don't have
that
to get it,
Avery and
Chris.
all of
It's
his
okay.
crew were intimately familiar
We
with.
still love you.
Not that
Do you
hard.
get it, John?
Yes.
Maybe
No, you
it's not
don't.
the only
No, I
one.
do get it. You just don't get it.
Sure.
It's true. It's like
Whoa,
like
watch your
what
step.
are they called? Kebabs?
Shish kebab.
Shish kebabs. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You know what a shish kebab is made of, right, Chris?
I do, but what does that have to do with this
Okay,
situation
so
or these
Chris,
characters?
do you know how the needles, the big needles,
Oh,
were stabbing
skewers.
through the skeleton, all right?
Yeah.
And if Nathan got the puzzle wrong, kind of like how you were doing for a second, and he pulled the lever, he would have become a Nate kebab, a Drake kebab.
Okay.
Now your attitude is sickening.
Now your attitude is sickening.
Where are you going, Chris?
I don't know.
No, Chris knows what he's doing.
Okay,
Johnny.
yeah, sorry.
Don't bother him.
Okay,
Chris
Chris.
knows exactly what he's doing.
All right.
Yes, I'm so smart, you guys.
Okay, all right. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back.
He's right.
Back in black.
I hit the sack.
I've been too gone, and I'm glad to be back.
Left it in my backyard.
Wow, Chris, you just yawned all over the mic.
And Ben's just over there face palming like, I'm going to have to edit that out later. Oh, it's momentum time. Ow.
Oh.
Oof. That's a big oof.
Dead.
Chris, give me your best, juiciest oof of all time.
Okay.
Kind of wish I didn't ask for it.
That was. Well, I'm not going to forget that anytime soon. My mother watched the first episode.
Oh, what did you think?
She thought it was cool.
Aw.
Yeah, she wanted to know if I could send it to my nephew, but she was curious because of the language. I didn't.
What language did we use?
No, it's
Oh,
in the game.
within
Well,
the game.
no,
I
not
see.
you,
Seemed
but
like
the
a good
characters in the
idea at
game.
time.
Yeah.
Back up in a sec.
So, Mom, I love you.
Oh.
You are the best.
Don't give away her name.
Okay, yeah, cut that out. We're cutting it out.
I'll bleep out her name. Replace it with a quack or something. I
No,
don't know.
just use like that sound effect they use to like bleep out cuss words in reality TV shows.
Which is oddly fitting for her name.
All right,
Now we're
Chris.
doing this the right way. Chris, give me your pogs.
I was
alright?
about to say, Chris, you know, you carry your poggers with you to all of these, but you never let it rub off on anyone else.
You're such a pog hog.
Yeah, that's literally pog
Chris-
hog.
Chris the Pog Hog, my new children's book, talking about how you should be sharing your things with other people,
Specifically your poggers.
specifically your poggers. Unlike selfish Chris, who the Pog Hog, who doesn't Who doesn't share any?
Who doesn't share his pogs?
Who doesn't
with
share
other
his
people?
pogs?
You know who does share pogs?
Christ.
Not Chris.
See, Chris is just Christ without a T.
Oh, that was a very skilled.
And T is the cross. So there you go.
Ooh.
Oh man, I'm losing my mind. Okay.
I think we should hurry up to get out of this cave as soon as possible. Our minds are crumbling with the structure.
Hello, we are back.
Welcome back to more pressing matters. It is I, your biological father.
I knew we were on Jerry Springer.
Okay, so,
John, why are you running over that rock?
oh man, hang on, let me back up real quick.
Back up that car.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So
John, drive better.
brake and reverse. Okay, Chris, I understand.
Brake and reverse.
You can't drive properly unless you know how to brake.
This sounds so wrong.
John, you're the best driver out of all the people I know. We're referencing that girl from the one YouTube video that ended her every word she said with
You know you do that.
Wait, what?
When you end a sentence, you go,
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
You go, a lot of people,
I definitely
You did that right then. Like, a lot.
No, I find you offensive, so you're not invited to my wedding.
All right.
So as of the time of this recording, we have 28 subscribers. Last week we had 24. So
That
we
means 4 more people have
I
subscribed
know,
since
but
last
2 of
week.
those are probably the same person. I can confirm, possibly.
It's fine. We don't need to worry about that. So I did the math. If we maintain this level of growth for subscribers every week, we will hit 1 million in just over 4,000 years.
Do they really want me to go across this bridge on
Do
this
it.
full-grown vehicle?
Do
That's
it.
not gonna last. Ugh, whatever.
Do it.
Okay.
Johnny, you better edit it.
Darth
Palpatine
Sidious
right
looking.
here.
Do it. Do it. Kill him. Do it. I am the Senate. I am the Democratic Party.
There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. A hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. And I think the next lyric was, well, how do we
Oh yeah, and then they
fix
went
it?
through how they fixed it with all the different things.
Yeah, they put something in the hole.
Well, I think the thing is they never fixed it because they keep having to get another thing that fixed the previous thing.
One time, the elementary school I went to, we had this music concert, and I had to duet that song with this girl that I did not like. And at the end of it, my character had to cry, and it was perfectly fitting because this girl was not worth anything at all.
Shout out to
How do I-
that girl if you're watching this, possibly.
How do I... Actually, that was very mean. Anybody who knows me is going to know who I'm talking about now, that anyone I went to school with.
I'm just imagining you crying and being
such
like,
a jerk.
crying, just like, I hate working with you so much.
As someone who's been in 2 car accidents, I cannot testify that this is what it feels like to be in danger.
One of those stories was pretty shocking because one of them ended up with you kind of like almost like having a near-death experience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that happened to you? That was crazy. But God spared you,
Yes.
so you can be here with us tonight.
So I could be playing Uncharted 4 with my friends.
Oh,
The
see,
Lord looked down from heaven and said, "No, not today, Satan. He must play Uncharted 4 the same time that the movie comes out in theaters."
that is the calling I have upon us. Oh, speaking of the movie,
We haven't watched it.
well, I know someone that has.
I know someone who has
Ooh,
too.
hot take.
Christopher Condon.
John,
I
you,
d-
you watched it without us?
Yes, Chris.
Why?
Well, because I wanted to.
I thought we were gonna watch it
Actually, no, I
together.
did not want to. I did it as an experiment. And
As an experiment.
And nobody in this room has to go see the movie now. But yeah, it's nowhere close as much of a masterpiece in terms of storytelling as the games are.
I wasn't expecting.
And it's just generally miscasted. Like I love Tom Holland as an actor, but he's not Nathan Drake. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking from the start. Like, he's a great actor. I loved him in pretty much everything he was in. But but him being Nathan Drake, even if it is like a younger version, it didn't really rub with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard there's a scene in a Papa John's.
A scene. Oh.
Like in the movie.
Yeah, there is a scene. Papa
I was wondering what
John's-
you were talking about for a second. I was like,
Papa John's is actually significant to the story, kind of of the Uncharted movie.
really?
Okay.
Papa
Yes.
John's?
That's how they afforded their budget.
No,
Yeah, that's how they got the
Papa
budget
John
for this
was
movie.
Papa John was the final boss at the end of the movie that you had to fight. He was like, I'm if I eat 10,000 pizzas, I'm going to transform.
No, the treasure of the movie was the golden pizza of ancient Egypt. It killed the pharaohs or something like that. And Papa John wanted the power to destroy democracy, so he was after the golden pizza.
He was all mean and sweaty like he was in that commercial that made him famous.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Did you guys know that the developers of the Uncharted games have come up with a realistic, in quote, explanation for Nathan Drake getting shot? So all of the marks around the screen, they say, are actually indications not that Nathan has been shot, but more so an indication that his luck is running out, because Nathan Drake is a very lucky guy. But at the same time, if someone has been shot as much as he has throughout these games, they would die a lot sooner than Nathan usually dies. So the bullets that you think are missing you are actually missing you, but whenever the screen gets darker, it's actually Nathan's luck running out and not him actually getting shot by bullets.
Whoa. That's awesome. That's the kind of thing you would never expect anyone to explain. But now that they do actually, yeah. Anything to make the game make a little bit more sense, you know? That's really cool, though. Nathan's just a really lucky guy.
I don't really like that explanation. I think it opens a whole can of worms.
Well, like it is a controversial explanation.
Really? Why don't
Like-
people like it?
Well, because they think it takes away from the fun video game aspect of it. Because you're so used to just characters regenerating their health in video games. But I like it.
I like it that they addressed it at all.
Here's my thing. Why is Nathan so lucky all the time, continuously?
Well, because it's a video game, Chris.
Yeah, it's plot armor really more than it's really just as impressive as it's him having that much luck is just as impressive as if he actually did get shot as many times as we thought before.
Yeah, either way, it's the same illogical plot armor.
Right, yeah, but
don't think...
I'd still like the explanation that he isn't actually getting shot billions of times.
Why?
Because that's more unrealistic than luck, I would think, just a little bit. But they're both pretty unrealistic. I will
Like,
give you
if you're that lucky, you basically have a superpower.
Your superpower is luck. Basically, I
Yeah.
feel like that is Nathan Drake's superpower, kind of. Other than parkour and...
It's no more realistic of an ability than being able to withstand or being able to heal from many gunshots.
Yeah, I guess it's a fair point.
Is that a grocery store receipt?
That's Burger King. It's a Burger King ripoff. Fast Burger.
What's
See
that
it?
doing in Nathan Drake's journal?
Uh,
Did he just see the receipt and be like, "Oh, this is going to
no,
be valuable"?
tastes the same as back home. Real beef, my app.
A-R. Does Nathan Drake live in Arkansas? Probably not.
Okay.
Oh man,
Chris, you're such a great driver.
Oh.
Chris,
this
did
is
you fail
hilarious.
your driver's
Don't
test?
drive over a cliff.
Oh!
Chris, how many times did you fail your driver's test?
0.
Wait,
I failed it twice.
wait, go up to the. Wait, are you supposed to drive over that bridge?
I was gonna...
Are you supposed
Chris,
to drive off the cliff?
There's a cliff over there.
Go.
Be careful.
Do
or
it.
just drive off. Just drive off.
Oh,
You can't?
nope.
No, I stopped myself.
My family, we used to have a bunch of shrubs in the front of our house, and the shrubs were there like since I was a child. But then one day my mom was like, I don't like the shrubs, so my dad attached or like threw a wrench around them, and one by one with his truck and the chain just pulled them out of the ground.
Wow.
It was very interesting how quickly that transpired for plants that were in front of our home since I was a baby.
Was that an emotional thing when it happened for
No,
you?
it was just weird because of how little time it took for my mom and dad to come to that conclusion.
I understand what you're feeling though, John, because there was a pine tree in our house. There was like a row of 3 pine trees.
Did I ask you anything about your personal life, Chris?
Shut up.
Sorry,
You're gonna have to
just
you're gonna
shut
have to
up.
bleep
Just
out where
shut
I
up.
used to live.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There was a row
Please
of
continue.
pine trees between us and the next door neighbors, and we cut one down, and then we could see the neighbor's yard. It was traumatic.
Wait, but the rest of the pine trees were still there?
Something like that. I don't
Well, Chris,
remember.
I lost all of the shrubs.
Oh, boo.
Boo-hoo, sucks to be you, I guess.
Whatever.
Ooh, ooh.
First world problems.
Do you guys ever just get the urge to drive off a cliff?
I got my own back when the warden
Um,
decided to room me with Alcazar.
Chris.
Oh my god! it just landed there.
I love how the cart didn't like explode or anything. It just kind of like just stopped. It just stopped living.
So I mean that was fun, right? But I feel like we can do better.
Yeah,
Chris.
I want to actually go off
Did you hear them?
the... You hear them screaming?
Okay, Chris, do it again just one more time.
That was surreal. We
Wait,
gotta do it
let's
again.
listen to them real quick.
Oh, I tried. I asked them to mail a letter.
Listen.
to your P.O. box. I never got it.
That's great. That's wonderfully brutal. 3 crosses stood.
On Calvary's Hill.
It was Crucifixion
Crucifixion
Day.
Sing it with us, Chris. The
What's next?
the smoke. There's smoke over there.
smoke. The time had come,
To pay sin's debt.
debt.
Sing it with us, Chris.
and
death
death,
was the only wage.
A
A
hammer.
And
And
3
no.
nails.
soldiers
swing.
Oh,
beat
out
out
redemption
redemption
sound.
sound.
Oh, this
Don't
is
drive off the cliff. And the true. Wait, no. Wait. We got the lyrics wrong. We got it wrong.
What?
So the bartender goes, "Hey man, what's with the wheel?"
And as
As the blood
flowed down
Driving me nuts.
and they healed the sick.
Yeah, and healed the sick.
Is that what it says?
I think so. Healed the sick.
The blood came streaming
down.
The hands that healed the sick.
Yeah. The hands that healed
The sick. The
the
blood,
blood
came
streaming
down.
down. Because you just go off a cliff whenever we do the
Oh
chorus.
my gosh.
I thought you were going to before.
That's not the only thing that's streaming down.
Okay, I'm driving off a cliff. You ready?
Precious veins
Sinners' chains
were broken by the blood.
I'm really messing this up, guys. I don't know. Why.
The
the
3 rusty nails that
that
shook the
the
gates
of
of eternal hell.
Are you ready? You ready?
The
crimson Oh my gosh.
And the
truth
remains, it'll never change. The blood still sets men free. Let's just end it. Let's just end this video right there.
My fault.
The timing of that.
Oh my god.
We were so happy, and then you just see the car coming down. The truth remains.
Oh, dude.
The bad guys take like 20 bullets to take down. Do they just have a lot of luck too?
Well, if they do, they don't have as much luck as
Mr.
Nathan
Drake.
Drake.
It's just because I'm bad at shooting. Oh,
Whoa!
ouch.
What was
Where did
that?
that come
Chris,
from?
Was that a like a launch? Whoa! What? Look how he landed on the ground there. Guys, it's been so long. I haven't seen you guys like from this last episode to this one. It's been like 10 years since I've seen you
been
guys.
an
He
entire time.
lies.
It's so long, John. I can't believe you've gotten so
Harry, I know.
Harry. How did you know I was gonna say Harry? I was actually gonna. Honestly, I was gonna say Harry. So yeah. Now that anyway, Jasmine Brown. No, I never read those books, but I have. I think
Did
that
you say Jasmine Brown?
Jasmine. Wait, where did I get Jasmine? What was it? Encyclopedia Brown.
Yeah.
Where did I'm very confused on where I got Jasmine from. I'm sorry, guys. Jasmine Brown.
Do you know
Like,
a Jasmine, Johnny?
No.
Is this,
I mean, I do.
Is this the lady in your life?
No, there's a Jasmine I know from
Fun, right?
another place. It's not Louisiana,
Okay.
but yeah, there's. I don't know. I wasn't thinking about her there, so I still don't know why I said Jasmine.
Chris, we love you.
Thanks.
I mean,
I said we love
That's
you,
the only
Chris.
thing I've got going for me.
That we love you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at
you
least
put on a resume.
I mean, at least we don't love you.
What?
Or well, actually, actually,
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah.
Okay, I've got nothing now.
at least we're not don't loving you. We don't not love you.
Yeah. Let's throw that sentence away.
We're missing the dialogue, guys.
Nathan Drake is like, let me feel his calves and his pecs real quick.
And his thighs.
And his abs. These are good abs.
just knocks on them.
We are back.
Welcome back to More Pressing Matters. This is your host, Johnny, John, and Chris.
I want my teeth. Give me back my teeth.
Chris.
I want my teeth.
Chris.
Wait.
Do you think maybe?
I'm so sorry, guys.
Wouldn't it be? No. Yeah. You're fired.
I'm sorry.
You're fired from More Pressing Matters.
That's fine.
Take Chris away from the outro. Me.
We'll just replace you with a more diverse option.
No. Okay, here we go. See, here he is. Here's the outro right here. And snap, he's gone. Just me, John, and Ben now.
Yep.
Looks pretty good on the couch,
Chris.
huh? Don't we look good there?
Chris has ceased to
What am I
exist.
supposed to do?
And it's not because I killed him.
Nice. Hey, look, a coin.
All right, we can go home now, Drake.
This is all we needed. I'm trying to figure out what it could be.
All right, let's figure out what all three of these pictures may have in common. All right, so
They're all three of living beings.
except for the one on the left. There's a literal skeleton in that one.
Yeah.
Okay,
A living skeleton.
the dragon and I guess that's a unicorn. Wings.
Wings.
They have wings.
Fictional, I'm assuming, because I don't think
Okay,
there's
but
two.
what about the one on the left?
That's kind of fictional
Because
because
there are two.
I mean, there's too many permutations.
I was almost done. I was literally on like 60 out of 64.
Really?
Yes.
Well, can you do it again and like?
Well, come on. What the
won't-
heck?
It won't let you actually do it.
Oh my gosh.
So like you were actually counting.
There is 64. That is really not that many.
Okay, look back at that notebook just one more time.
No.
Because the angles aren't the same on these.
Feet are touching and the snake is turned. This is the next one.
Okay, we figured it out.
Look at that. It's like the game was like, oh no, he's going to solve it.
And there are three more. Okay.
Oh.
The game was like he's gonna solve. We didn't anticipate how smart Chris was.
Ben is trying to motion.
Ben is motioning to us without speaking.
Down.
Ben, why
Right.
can't you just tell us?
Right.
Horizontal, black, white, up, hands up.
Wait. I have to inspect.
Horizontal, black, white, up, hands up is literally the best way. Oh, what am I talking about? Such an idiot.
Horizontal black, hands up, white, hands down.
This is track 2, the sequel to the Cha-Cha Slide that we never got.
Ooh, that's cold. Where am I right now? Okay. Okay.
Wait, Ben, did you get that on audio?
There he is.
You're probably wondering how we got here. Life is full of many unexpected twists and turns. After updating our Instagram feed, Nate learns that his former fraternity arch-rival Rafe Adler has kidnapped, or is at least trying to kidnap, his brother Sam!
Oh, John!
No, get away from me!
I thought I could
Get
destroy
away from me!
You thought you could destroy that house by running through it, huh?
I mean, I'm not saying that I wanted to destroy the house, you guys.
I just thought it wouldn't stand up to me.
I
All right,
just
Sam.
I remember the words of the Pharaoh from the Prince of Egypt. Sacrifices must be made.
Elena calls right now. So how you doing, honey?
Hey Nate, how's the Malaysia job?
Like the guns and everything.
Oh, just the water's a lot louder than I initially imagined it to be, but aside from that, I'm still alive.
The water's louder.
Barrels.
Boxes. Check.
Barrels.
Boxes.
Battlestar Galactica.